Welcome to Moving to Portugal Daily, Episode 12. I'm Mateus Costa. Today, we dive into Heal to Stay, using Portuguese healthcare records to strengthen your visa and boost energy, with practical steps to help you relocate smarter and live better in Portugal. Here's the problem I hear every week. You arrive in Portugal, you pay for a few doctor visits or a physiotherapy session, and then the receipts pile up in your email while CEF asks for evidence of residency and ties to the country. Your medical interactions can do more than keep you healthy. They create verifiable, local language trails that authorities trust. Stick with me for the next 9 minutes, and I'll show you a simple, legal way to turn healthcare into durable proof while improving your energy, appearance, and daily routine. Quick map of what you'll get in this episode. First, why Portuguese healthcare paperwork matters for CEF and Finanças credibility. Second, a tight 4-step blueprint to register, collect, and present records. Third, exact documents, scripts, and low-cost options. And finally, a 48-hour action checklist you can complete this week. We'll also link these records to better energy, grooming, and long-term resilience, because residency is easier when you look and feel like you belong. Portugal rewards preparation. Why does healthcare paperwork matter? 2 reasons: credibility and durability. First, the SNS registration number, Portuguese language invoices that show a NIF, and bank payments to Portuguese clinics create a local official paper and digital trail. CEF and Finanças prefer documents issued by recognized local providers, dated, with NIFs, and clear bank descriptors. Second, these records are hard to challenge. An SNS registration, an appointment confirmation, a lab result stamped by a clinic, they're produced by third parties, not you. That third-party origin is powerful when you need to prove sustained ties to Portugal. Now, the 4-step blueprint. Simple, repeatable, and visa-friendly. Step 1. Get your administrative foundations in place. If you haven't already, confirm your NIF and register with the SNS, or at least obtain an SNS provisional number if you're eligible. Then register with a local GP or health center, even if you plan to use private services. Why? Public registration ties you to a geographic health unit and creates a documented entry in the national system. Step 2. Schedule baseline appointments that match your visa narrative and wellness goals. Book a GP check, a basic blood panel, and 1 or 2 specialty visits relevant to you: physio, nutrition, or mental health. At booking and checkout, request an itemized invoice in Portuguese that includes clinic name, address, date, services rendered, total, and the clinic's NIF. Use this script at reception. Bom dia. Pode emitir uma fatura em português, por favor, em nome de seu nome, com NIF, seu NIF. Preciso da fatura para assuntos administrativos. If they hesitate, insist politely. These are standard administrative invoices, not clinical notes. Step 3. Build a dated, bank-backed health dossier. Save appointment confirmations, itemized Portuguese invoices, prescriptions with clinic headers, not clinical details, lab results, and bank statements showing the payment descriptor. Prefer card payments or bank transfers. They create clean, verifiable descriptors. For SNS or public visits, keep the electronic confirmations and any letters from the health unit. Translate only the invoice headers or use a certified translation for critical items you'll present to CEF or Finanças. Step 4. Use these records strategically. At renewals or appeals, present the dossier as evidence of continuous local engagement, dated invoices across months, regular payments to local providers, and SNS registration proofs. Combine healthcare evidence with housing, income, and insurance documents. Don't rely on medical records alone. And on a personal level, commit to the routines you started: better sleep, a nutrition check, physical therapy sessions. These habits improve your energy and appearance, which matters during interviews or in-person appointments. Optimize your life while you relocate. Next, exactly what to collect and how to ask for it. Collect these items: appointment confirmations, email or SMS, itemized invoices with clinic NIF, prescriptions or pharmacy receipts with the clinic header, lab reports with dates, therapy or physiotherapy session invoices, and bank card statements showing the payment name. When asking clinics for invoices, be concise and administrative. Fatura, por favor, en portugués, con NIF. If they provide a receipt without NIF, ask for the formal invoice. A receipt is often insufficient for CEF. Some practical tips. Private clinics often issue invoices faster and with full details. Public SNS interactions may be free or low cost, but you must capture digital confirmations and any reference numbers. If budget is a concern, prioritize a GP visit and a basic blood panel. They're inexpensive and signal routine engagement. Use community clinics or university labs for lower costs. Always pay by card when possible, so your bank descriptor matches the Portuguese provider name. A short real Nomad example to make this concrete. Anna, a freelancer on a D7 pathway, struggled during her first renewal because her paperwork was patchy. She had clinic receipts in English with no NIF and informal notes from a physiotherapist. We rebuilt her case. She registered with SNS, booked a GP visit, obtained Portuguese invoices for 3 months of physio sessions from a licensed clinic, and showed bank transfers for each visit. That dossier convinced CEF of regular local activity and supported her renewal. The common mistake to avoid is informal documents, handwritten notes, screenshots of WhatsApp confirmations, or invoices missing the clinic NIF. Those are weak evidence. Immediate action checklist. 6 things you can do in the next 48 hours. 1. Verify your NIF and note it in one central place. 2. If not done, register with SNS or obtain an SNS provisional number. 3. Book a GP appointment and a basic blood panel within 2 weeks. 4. At booking and payment, request invoices in Portuguese with the clinic's NIF. Use the short Portuguese script I gave. 5. Always pay by card and download the bank descriptor and PDF statement for each payment. 6. Start a digital dossier folder, date-stamped PDFs organized by month and provider. Do these 6, and you'll already have the bones of a visa-ready health file. A few safety and privacy notes before I close. Never share sensitive clinical details when you submit proof. Share administrative invoices and payment records, and if a document contains clinical diagnoses, you can redact those details. If you're unsure, consult a legal advisor before submitting medical records. Also, remember the limits. Healthcare records are powerful, but should complement income, housing, and insurance evidence, not replace them. If you want templates, downloadable scripts in Portuguese and English, and a full visa-ready health checklist that maps each document to specific CEF e Finanças use cases, grab the checklist and consider the Nomad Life Success Health and Proof module. The module includes invoice request templates, dossier review examples, and translation guidelines, so you don't guess at what to present. Portugal rewards preparation, and this module accelerates that readiness. That's your daily Portugal blueprint. Start applying one thing this week. Portugal isn't just a destination. It's your optimized new beginning.